Hello everyone, this is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of I, the Dragon, Cruel and Beautiful, Rabbit Hole, King Dio, and the upcoming Lauren Frey. Lauren Frey available for pre-order now. So, over the weekend, I finally, after a long hiatus, have finally gotten around to watching Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for the first time in what feels like a decade. It's been a while since I've seen this, and I've always been a fan of this movie. I'm a big fan of the books in particular, but the first two movies are very, very near and dear to my heart. Two of my favorite films ever, and going through Sorcerer's Stone again, you know, after finishing Lauren Frey, after having a nice long weekend, it was a magical experience. The movie holds up phenomenally well. I can totally see how this going. This movie's 20 years old now. I could see this going on to be a classic. I could see it being well regarded like 50 years from now. It is an incredible film with great music, characters, and settings. And I think that's what the key word here, the setting, because I think out of all the Harry Potter films, including the second one, I think this is the one that really nailed the tone of the earlier books. This is the one that really feels like a proper adaptation of the source material. Like, nothing is cut out, nothing is left by the wayside. It is a full, mostly one-to-one adaptation. There are some minor cuts here and there, but for the most part, they respected the source material and managed to keep the tone of this childish adventure story in this rather dark, bleak fantasy setting. Bleak is rather dark is the way to put it, because I wouldn't call this like dark fantasy or anything like that. But Harry Potter is kind of messed up. I was watching this and kind of taken aback at how intense this was compared to films that get made today, like with the way Voldemort talks to Harry at the end and just the forest. Like, it's legit really creepy and unsettling. I remember seeing this for the first time and being legitimately scared of certain aspects, but it really keeps you invested. It really makes you care, and the characters, or more specifically the actors, really manage to sell you on this idea that, like, they're kids living in this world with, like, you know, the expectations of what being a kid is like at that time. Like, they are going on adventures, they're doing their own investigating, they're doing this, they're doing all this stuff, and it feels fun and exciting, but a little bit dangerous too. And it's just, I don't think any other young adult children's fantasy series ever really nailed that mood. I've never seen that in any other media. Like, usually the kids are a little bit older, or like this. Or like they have more adults like involved in the situation, but Harry Potter just manages to like keep the wish fulfillment aspect there while still keeping it grounded in reality. Like, Harry Potter still gets into like conflicts with his teachers, he gets into trouble, but like he kind of saves the day in the end too. It's charming. And it really makes you want more. I'm probably going to end up watching the sequel, Chamber of Secrets, next weekend, and I like that movie probably a little bit less than that. I'll probably have to make another video about that, but I don't think any of the movies following Chamber of Secrets really nail the same aspect. Like, I think the actors in the first two films really managed to like really sell you on this idea of this fantasy world existing, but like. Every film afterward, like, the set design is off, like, everything's so gnarly and wild and doesn't, like, fit. Like, you have actors who can't explain, like, this, you have, like, the script not being able to explain, like, critical plot points. You have, like, just radical, like, weird plot pacing decisions, like, completely switching things around. Like, it doesn't work, essentially. I am not a fan of what they've done with what they did with the later Harry Potter films, and I don't expect I'll ever see them again, honestly, until it comes time for me to do like a real in-depth retrospective onto why they all don't work. But let it be known, I do indeed enjoy the first two Harry Potter movies.